forward, hope for the best. What I'm going to do is, because I'm just recording this, I've no fucking idea why I'm recording it, it's just God told me to. Or Dad, as I like to call him. Yeah, as long as hey Rob, it's going well. I'm supposed to be doing this Aristocrats joke, or my version of it. The thing is, I'm actually quite a squeamish individual. Seriously, I don't do pedo jokes or anything involving cutting or any of that shit. But I'm gonna have to tonight. So I took drugs about an hour ago just to help me feel my way around the act. We'll see how it goes. So this family go into a talent agency in Iran. No, I'm only joking. Yeah, I'm sure I have another plan. It's by the way, I'm keeping the camera on myself, so it's just I may move the camera up around and have a look at the sick bastards that laugh for the next 5 minutes. But if there's anybody who doesn't want to be identified on camera, you can get one of these off me now. You just leave it up here for the next 5 minutes. No, okay. Thank fuck for that. I've only got 4 of them. Or if you prefer instead, you could have your face blurred. Yes, I'm wheedling my regular material in the I'll be fine, I'll get up and do the Aristocrats joke. All I need is the next 7 minutes to write it. Rob, can you come on now? So for the next 7 minutes I'll be largely writing, just to let you know that. It's kind of I'm aware of the Aristocrats joke, or at least I am after today. Just brought back a lot of childhood stuff for me, because it was quite close to the truth. I'm going to be honest with you. I was back in 1979. I was one of those children at that audition. It wasn't even the audition I found particularly harrowing. It was the weeks of rehearsals leading up. I wasn't even thinking about the act when we were doing it on the audition. I was just doing it, by motor memory. Whatever disgusting stuff I was doing. It wasn't in Ireland, by the way. I only escaped from the family in '79 and came over to Ireland. Funnily enough, that was the papal visit, so I just hid under his cloak while his cock was shoved in my mouth. Smuggled myself to Ireland. I am in fact from outside Ireland, but I never talk about this. I mean, there was my dad, my mother, myself, my sister, who was a couple of years younger than me, and my youngest sister, who was only a baby. I'm going to be honest with you, even as a baby she was quite sexy. Just to give you an idea of how much the whole experience fucked me up. I've only got one more word written, there's no way I can fuck, I don't even have that. Sorry about the baby joke. Do you see what I mean? I just feel uncomfortable telling those Muslims, right? Just a sidetrack for a minute. Because I know a lot of people are on edge about Islam, and I mean, Islam's it's like everything. It's like Christianity. Most people just have a day-to-day belief in it. It's just nutters that fucking upset the fucking shit for everybody. I hope. But it's there's a lot of unrest when you're walking through town. If there's anybody with dark skin or really dark beards or cloth-like clothing, and you kind of you're not used to the clash of cultures there. Just do what I do. I just pretend they're all background characters and I'm Indiana Jones. I don't want your chickens, sir. I'm here to do archaeology. Leave me alone. There you go, I'm bringing the races together. Sorry, no, religions. It wasn't a race. I'll see if I can come up with a good racial joke. But anyway, yeah, this family thing, it was kind of, there was you know yourself, dicks going into vaginas, asses, eyes, ears, whatever orifices, and maybe we cut a few new orifices in it, I've no idea, you know, because you get bored with the same holes after a while. When you have a 6-month dress rehearsal leading up to the actual audition, it's fluffers. There was we had to employ several fluffers to keep, you know. Now I was grand because I was only 9, so I mean it was quite a healthy sex drive, but it's you know, probably a bit unhealthy sex drive now, to be honest, which is fuck, I was hoping for a joke for that one, was it? It's okay, by the way, this is largely fiction. Is that family in that we're in that I was wondering about at the start? No, I was wondering, yeah, no, these are actual comedians, I could probably actually be disgusting. I am squeamish. I'm actually afraid of coming out with something that makes me faint. I swear to God, that's what's biting at me now. But I know how the punchline's gonna go. I just need... No, I have a very clever punchline. I just need to get there. But yeah, no, the act was weird. It was mainly my dad's kind of pursuit or vocation, if you like. You know, the rest of us, we were kind of bullied into the whole. You know, he just felt we all had showbiz in our veins, and we needed to. And you know, we also had. We were quite imaginative with our own feces. Let's put it that way, okay? Sometimes the feces would be mixed with other stuff like blood and or spunk, but you get the usual idea. It's just lots of matted hair. That's what I remember of childhood. A lot of matted hair. Made me terrified to go near hair again, to such an extent where I can't even bring myself to cut mine. I just don't want to touch it. This isn't, you know, I'm 40 now, by the way. Men that hit 40 that have beards and long hair, believe me, they're probably only a few days away from their first murder. So just cross the road when you see us. That's why we always look worried. Come here. Long-haired men do. Guys with long hair and beards always look. Just what? No? Okay, maybe it's just me. I know. I need see. Do you know what would make this more graphic? Now that I think of it, if I actually tell the joke in 3D. This is great. It feels like I'm actually in a comedy club. Here, that's a funny thing, right? Who do I look like with these on?
Tito. You.
No. Me Uncle Noel. Am I the only one that can see that? 3D. Should I keep these on? I don't know. Just pardon the next line, right? This isn't going to be funny. In fact, it's going to sound insulting. But I'm filming this, and I'd hate myself forever if I didn't at least just do this one line, right? My friends will understand. You're all a bunch of fucking slaves. Thank you. Sorry, it's just a Jim Morrison thing. I had to get it out of my system. Sorry, it's grand. I just you know, sunglasses. That. Now I've lost the crowd. I better take these off, get some eye contact and trust and body language back into this exchange. So anyway, oh yeah, so it was me dad, me mum, me sister, me baby sister, and Uncle Frank. Well, Auntie Frances. Yeah, that's. Yeah, you never knew. So, it's so anyway, yeah, baby on cock, whatever. They do this really kind of disgusting act, basically. You know, all the disgust you can imagine, and you know, it's you wonder how this shit actually happens. You know, I don't know how we weren't found out sooner. I'm going to be quite honest with you. But you know, I mean, obviously, eventually, word of this act got out and went. But anyway, you know, the promoter, talent scout, seemed actually quite impressed. He said, actually, yeah, that's fucking, that is disgusting, but just one thing, it's about your name. Can you change it from the Fritzels to the Aristocrats? So, anyway, enough of my life. I've been Robbie Bonham. Thanks a million for listening. Enjoy the rest of the night. Good night.
Oh, okay. Robbie said he's 40, he's actually 72, right? He looks great. Okay, the next act is the most horrible man in comedy. Oh, it's not. It's Gordon Roxford!